What's up, everyone? This is the Jose Show. Happy Thursday. It is a pretty sunny and pretty windy weather here in California today, but I mean, the weather is still perfectly fine. Um, of course, it is that perfect day where we could go out, have a walk, have a run, or do whatever the heck we want to do. But for those of you that are here on YouTube watching me, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Jose Show. Um, and you guys are literally the best for tuning in, by the way. Well, anyways, we have a lot of hot tea to spill on today's episode, so now let's get started, shall we? Let's start off with Jeannie Mai, who just gave birth to her baby a few days ago, and the baby's name just got revealed. The baby's name is Monaco Mai Jenkins. In a video posted on her Hello Honey YouTube channel during a tour of the baby's nursery, Jeannie revealed that baby Monaco's name pays homage to the first place where she and Geezy solidified their relationship. The Real co-host explained that after considering giving the baby a J name, Jeannie and Geezy opted for something more personal. Prior to the newborn's name reveal, Jeannie pointed to a picture of a bridge and told a story about how she and Geezy had a 3-hour talk while she walked that bridge during a solo trip. This picture was taken in Monaco, France, which is why this nursery is themed after baby Jay's name, Monaco, end quote. That's what Jeannie stated. Then Jeannie went on and said, that's really the theme of the nursery, what Monaco is about. Family, moments, traveling, discussions, important key points in my life and Jeezy's life that brought Monaco here. The gender-neutral themed room includes pictures from Jeannie and Geezy's wedding day, their pregnancy announcement picture, a globe, a life-size giraffe, and a few pieces of furniture that are hand-me-downs. In an exclusive clip from Thursday's episode of The Real, shared with People, Jeannie's co-star Adrienne Houghton announces the baby's name. Well, this is what Adrienne got to state. She said, 3 years ago, Geezy and Jeannie were talking on a bridge in France, talking about what it meant to do life together. Here they decide to grow and raise a family together. Hence, they named their child after the city that changed their lives forever. Monaco Mai Jenkins. End quote. Jeannie, 43, and Geezy, 44, who have yet to confirm the gender of their baby but announced Monaco's arrival on January 11, they both stated, I asked God for a life of love and happiness. He sent me my family. She wrote next to a picture of a baby blanket and a tag that had the baby's nickname, Baby Jenkins is here. Well, this is actually beautiful. This is very beautiful that Jeannie is now a mom. Congratulations to her and to Geezy for now being parents. Really, this is amazing. You know what? There is a lot of things that I have to say about Jeannie. Jeannie is a phenomenal human being. She is a phenomenal co-host. She is such a bright person. I heard that for many years, though. I mean, she didn't want to have any children at all, especially when she was in her other marriage. She definitely didn't want to have babies at all. And later on, after she divorced and she was just going through a rough time, having to process that breakup with her ex-husband, that's when there was a time when she was just giving up on everything. But then, like 2 years later, she found Geezy, and then that's when Jeannie was fully convinced that she wanted to have a family after all, especially because she saw that Geezy is the perfect man to have a baby with because of how much she loves him. So I think that's perfect. I definitely think that's wonderful that Jeannie found that perfect person to have babies with, because in this world that we live in, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately there are a lot of people that have children with the wrong person. And then later on, there goes who has custody of who, and it's just a complete chaos. But when you are sure, and plus, another thing that's chaotic is that when someone has a child with the wrong person, um, that's when unfortunately that baby ends up being raised with with separated parents, and they're not really seeing their parents bond together, not really seeing their parents um, really have any good interactions. And then that's when unfortunately they just have in their mind that it's perfectly normal to have parents separated, when in reality it's not normal and it's not good. Having to be raised by separated parents at all is just a pretty bad example of what a family should be. So with that being said, and plus another thing that I think is a baby needs a father figure and a mother figure. They need two figures in their life. So that's another reason as to why I feel like a couple should definitely think before they have children. They should definitely think who is the right person to have a child with, so that way they won't end up divorcing in the near future, and then the child ends up, you know, living with one parent, and then they end up just being raised thinking that it's normal that one parent is separated from the other, when in reality it's not normal after all. It's just, you know, something that unfortunately is happens due to issues, you know. So anyways, that's just my point of view of the things that I see with a marriage and with having kids. um but anyways, Jeannie, she I'm pretty sure is going to have a very happy life as a mom, and she's gonna have a very happy life being married to, of course, Jeezy, because she just seems so happy. She really does. And I think that she is even happier now than she was before, when she was married to her ex-husband, Freddie Hartize, who, by the way, she was married with him for 10 years. 10 years. But things have changed now. She has moved on. He has moved on. And Jeannie Mai should return to the real soon from maternity leave in February. And yeah, either February or March, around those 2 months. She should return, and hopefully by the time she is back to the show, she will be able to express everything of what has gone on throughout her maternity leave. And of course, you know, hopefully she'll introduce us her baby in the show as well, because we would love to see the baby in the show. And I'm pretty sure she'll eventually reveal the baby's gender. Eventually she will, but I'm pretty sure that the baby's gender is a guy, because come on now, the name Minako, it sounds like a guy's name, so I think it's a guy. I really do think so. And plus, another thing that convinces me as to why Jeannie has a boy is because I remember when she was having the ultrasound over a month ago, and the baby's face was shown in the ultrasound, and when I saw the baby's face, it really looked like a boy. I was like, okay, yeah, she is definitely gonna have a boy. And a lot of people in the comment section in that live even said the same thing. So I 100% guarantee you that Jeannie has a boy. Jeannie has a boy. Yeah. Well, congratulations to Jeannie, Mai, and Geezy on their new baby. I hope and wish them nothing but the best on their parenthood. Well, anyway, from Jeannie Mai to now, Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin is being sued by family of slain Marine for defamation. Well, Alec Baldwin is facing a defamation lawsuit from a family member of a Marine killed in Afghanistan. In legal documents obtained by ET, Baldwin is being sued by the family of Riley McCollum, who was one of 13 Marines killed outside of Afghanistan's international airport during a bombing on August 26, 2021, amidst the United States military's efforts to help evacuate military, civilian, and Afghan nationals out of the county during the Taliban takeover. He was 20. According to court docs, Baldwin found the Marine's sister, Royce McCollum, on Instagram and sent her a check for $5,000 to be given to her brother's widow, Gianna Creighton, and their baby. Earlier this month, however, Baldwin allegedly accused Royce of participating in the riots at the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. on January 6, 2021. In the complaint, the 63-year-old actor allegedly called her an insurrectionist and a January 6 rioter in a private Instagram direct message. His alleged DM to her came after Royce posted a photo she took on January 6, 2021 at the Washington Monument, writing, "Throwback." And there was the tongue emoji and then the flags emojis. And then Baldwin asked the girl, "Are you the same woman I sent the money for your sister's husband who was killed during the Afghanistan exit?" Baldwin allegedly commented under Royce's photo. "When I sent the money for your late brother, out of real respect for his service to this country, I didn't know you were a January 6th rioter." End quote. Baldwin allegedly went on to repost her photos from the demonstration to his Instagram account, telling Royce, "I reposted your photo. Good luck." Wow. That is pretty intense right there, what Alec Baldwin is doing. But you know what? I don't know what to say to this, but all I can say is, you know what, Alec Baldwin? I know you're trying to expose someone for something that the person might have done, but at the same time, I feel like you are already going through a bunch of issues right now with what you did, well, with what you accidentally did a few months ago, when you were shooting that one movie and you accidentally shot that person with the prop gun. Like, I know you are going through a lot right now, and I feel like since you're already going through that situation right now, and I'm pretty sure that you're still processing that situation, I don't think right now is the time to be really exposing anyone. You know, I just feel like you should just lay low on the socials, and you should just, calm down. And that's my opinion that is just my advice to Alec Baldwin. Okay? Because come on now. It's just awful that he's in one bad situation and yet he's gonna put himself in another situation, making him in a worse position. So, anyways, this is just insane. This really is. But anyways, this is just too much drama. This really is, and this is just too much to be handling, and to be, dealing with, but sadly, issues like this, they never stop. Anyways, from Alec Baldwin to now Kelly Rizzo. Kelly Rizzo recalls final conversation with husband Bob Saget. As we all know, Bob Saget passed away at the age of 65 on January the 9th in his hotel room over in Florida, while he was in the middle of his comedy tour. And of course, it has shocked many people, especially a lot of the Full House fans, and of course co-stars of that same show. And now Kelly Rizzo is opening up about the last time she spoke to her husband, and she said this: "I'm just very grateful that it was all I love you so much, Rizzo told Photocopy on the Today Show in one of her first TV interviews since Saget's death. I think I said, I love you dearly, and he said, I love you endlessly. And he said, I can't wait to see you tomorrow. It was just all love. Openly discussing their love was something the couple was accustomed to doing, and something Saget made sure to do with everyone in his life that he cared about. He told everyone that he loved, and I mean quite frankly anyone he met and even spent any time at all. He told them he loved them endlessly and tirelessly. That was his entire message. Rizzo said, if you knew Bob and he loved you, you knew it. There was never ever a doubt in your mind. End quote. Okay, well that's actually pretty harsh to be addressing right there, because I mean, the fact that you're talking about the last conversation that you ever had, especially with your own spouse that has passed away, that's just really tough, because that person's no longer with you to tell you those things. That person is no longer with you to love you endlessly, like Bob Saget did with his wife. You know, it's very sad, and you know what? I can't imagine how heartbroken, how devastated, how awful she feels right now. Just trying to process the fact that her husband is still, that her husband is dead. And honestly, I Kelly Rizzo, I, I can't imagine her just, being alone in her life, especially because, I mean, come on now. It's someone that they've been married, it's someone that she's been with for many years now. So, I mean, it's just tough to process something so harsh like his own death. And I mean, honestly, I don't even think that Kelly Rizzo even wants to even be alone right now. I feel like she wants to be with someone right now because of how lonely I'm pretty sure she feels right now, not having her husband by her side anymore. You know? And in my personal opinion, I feel like when a situation like this happens, it's better that especially with the spouse, with the wife or a husband, it's better that they are not alone. It's better that they get accompanied by someone, so that way that someone can talk to them, can cheer them up, can help them through the tough situation that they are going through. Because if they go off and are alone, then chances are that the person is going to do something that they will later regret for the rest of their lives. And I really don't want to address those things, but stuff, just dumb things to themselves are going to do. And that's the last thing. That's something that we do not, anyone in this world want. So I think that Kelly Rizzo is better off being with someone by her side instead of being alone now that her husband is gone. So my condolences, my love, my heart goes out to Kelly Rizzo, and of course to Bob Saget's daughters as well, and of course to the whole entire Full House cast. Um, so, anyways, rest in peace, Bob Saget. You will forever be remembered, and you will forever be missed. Alrighty then, from Bob Saget to now, different story. To another story that I hope is less sad. Well, anyways, let's talk about Chrissy Teigen. Chrissy Teigen shares that she is 6 months sober and is happier and more present than ever. Well, that's great news. Chrissy Teigen is celebrating a personal milestone. The model and TV personality took to Instagram on Wednesday to share an update on her sobriety journey. She shared a series of snapshots showing her smiling and posing on her deck, backed by a scenic view of the surrounding hills that gave off an inspiring, hopeful, and celebratory vibe. 6 months, no alcohol. Honestly, kind of sucks saying it because even though I don't ever crave it now, time has not exactly flown by. Haha, end quote. Teigen wrote, I probably won't be excited till a larger milestone like at least 5 years. End quote. She also admitted, sometimes I don't even know if I necessarily won't ever drink again. I have no idea what I'm doing honestly, but I do know a few things. I now have endless energy, way less anxiety, no more benzos, and I am happier and more present than ever. It's pretty cool. And then Teigen concluded that she's looking forward to having my full body reset after 1 year, then re-evaluating to see my new hopes and wishes for the future. Let's go. End quote. Okay, well, you know what? Congratulations to Chrissy Teigen on 6 months of sobriety. You know what, Chrissy? You can do this. You got this. Just stay strong, be positive, look forward, and also do not let the negativity get to you, because if you're gonna let the negativity get to you, chances are that you are going to relapse, and that is the last thing that you want. And another thing that I would advise for Chrissy Teigen is for her to just focus on her husband and her family, because I mean, come on now, that's the only thing that should matter to her, you know? Especially because those are the people that are close to her, and those are the people that love her the most. So she needs to focus on that. And then another thing that I would recommend for Chrissy Teigen is, of course, for her to just stay away from the liquor stores. Just stay away from the liquor section if she ever ends up going to any stores, you know. Because, I mean, if she's going to end up being close to those liquors, oh my gosh, she's going to just feel tempted. And that is something that she does not want at all. So, that's one thing that I really do recommend for Chrissy Teigen at all. But anyways, Chrissy Teigen, of course, we all know she did go through a tough time like a year ago. Because she unfortunately lost one of her babies, and I can't imagine how tough that was for her to process, and how tough that was for John Legend to process as well. So, I mean, Chrissy Teigen, she really went through a very dark tunnel, and then especially with the alcohol, she really did. So it's nice that now she's finally seeing light on outside of this dark tunnel that she was being put in. So anyways, congratulations though to Chrissy Teigen. Congratulations on the sobriety, on her sobriety. You got this. Alrighty then, that is it for today's show, you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am going to be back with more cool topics on the next episode of The Jose Show, so stay tuned. And also, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram, and follow me on Twitter for more updates on what could go on The Jose Show, and of course on what's going on with yours truly, with me. So, anyways, till next time, peace.